It is Friday, and what does that mean? It means my favorite way, and hopefully your favorite way, to get to know your Atlas recruiter, the Atlas MedStaff, often imitated, never duplicated, 5-Question Friday. With me this week, Nick Plansinis. Nick, this does not count as a question. You're not from Omaha. You're just here in the office this week.
Yes, we are from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We took a 2-week trip, decided to spend a couple weeks in Omaha. So we took our 14-month-old son, Connor, with us. We left Friday night and drove 14 hours overnight. He slept the entire way,
Nice.
Other than 30 minutes. We stopped and we went to IHOP.
Oh.
I mean, what a great way to spend a morning.
Right?
Right back to sleep after.
He's been awesome, and he's right over here off the
He
camera.
is actually sitting in his chair eating snacks and playing. So
he didn't even know we're talking about him.
yeah, get a great shot of him because in about 5 minutes he's going to be covered in food.
In food, yeah. Okay, you ready?
Yes, let's
All
do
right.
it.
Question number 1, who is Nick?
Nick is a former pediatric ICU nurse. So I worked at Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh. I worked there for 2.5 years, and that's when, you might have seen her in that last shot, but my wife, Emily, is also a pediatric ICU nurse. We had met. We decided we were going to travel together. We went to 5 different locations: Denver, Reno, Omaha, Seattle, and then Washington, D.C. So we traveled, we found out that Emily was pregnant, COVID happened, and we got canceled all in the same week. I mean, one big week. And then we went back to staff nurses at Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh. And after that, once Connor was born, he was old enough to go to daycare, we went and made the transition to recruiter at Atlas.
So question 1A, how did that happen? Because Adam Collette was your recruiter. Did he bring it up to you, or how did that happen?
You know, it was something that we had talked about because obviously it's very challenging having a newborn. You know, the thing that was the most challenging with us was our staff job. We both were rotating, which means we're working day shift and night shift. My wife and I are working sometimes opposite schedules. So, you know, one of us would get off work, you know, you sleep for 2 hours and then you're up for the rest of the day. It's not something that's very conducive. It's not really fair to him. And, you know, the lifestyle of being a recruiter, granted, I work a lot more now than I used to when I was a nurse, but, you know, it's a lifestyle. Like, we do it together. Like, all 3 of us are always together, and it's a lot healthier.
Awesome. Okay, so then question number 2. You are a nurse.
Yes.
You were a traveler. What's the one piece of advice that you give to your travelers right now about your experiences that you had while you were on the road?
Yeah, so traveling is changing, right? Traveling is a lot different than it used to be. Like when I traveled, I mean, back when I traveled, I made $1,800 a week, and I thought that was the bee's knees. I'm like, we're gonna be millionaires. We're gonna make so much money. We're gonna pay off everything. And now people are making $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a week. It's awesome, but it's a great time to just jump in and do it. You know, there's more money to be had than there previously was. And there's a lot of hospitals that are hiring. Like when I used to travel, I didn't have a compact license, so we're kind of scrapping at the bottom of the barrel. Wow, I hope there's something in a non-compact state. I hope something works out. But now everyone has jobs. Seattle, Texas, you know, there's stuff in New York, there's stuff in California. Like, everyone's hiring, and it's a super awesome time to go out and see the country.
Yeah. Question number 3. You're a huge hockey fan.
Yes.
How did that come about? Like, what endeared you to hockey in the first place?
So obviously, I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so that is a big part of it. But Pittsburgh had a big shift in hockey around like 2005, 2006. That was when Sidney Crosby came in. That was when Evgeny Malkin came in, Chris Letang, Marc-Andre Fleury. We had a lot of good and young talent, and some of those guys, I think Chris Letang, Crosby, and Malkin are on like their 16th year or something with us. So it's been great for hockey in Pittsburgh. It's boomed. Youth hockey is blowing up. That is 100% the reason that I got into hockey and why I got interested in playing too. That was unquestionably the reason.
Is it just me, or does Sidney Crosby, like, he still seems like a kid, right? I mean, he still seems like, no? Has he grown up quite a bit?
So it used to be Sid the Kid.
Yeah.
Now the joke is it's Sid and the kids.
Ah, I see. Because he has been around that many years, right?
He has. And of course, he's skilled enough that they put him with some of the younger guys that, you know, he's good enough and he can kind of carry them on the line.
Nice.
So they call it Sid and the Kids.
That's pretty cool. All right, so question number 4. If you could have dinner with one person, dead or alive, who would it be, and what would you ask them?
So, man, I hate to go right back to hockey. Marc-Andre Fleury.
Okay.
Honestly, he is one of the premier guys in the NHL. He is one of the best attitudes, best personalities. He is somebody who I idolized, and that was a reason why I got into hockey. He is the sole reason why I started playing goalie, why the Penguins really jumped out to me. If I could have anybody, I would 100% have a meal with him. Interesting.
What would you have? Like, what would you think you would eat?
I mean, I like Traeger. I mean, maybe you can come to our house. I mean, you can come to our house. I can cook something on the Traeger.
Do you hook something up like ribs? Do ribs or pork loin or something like that?
Please, we're much more sophisticated.
No?
No. So something fun. We have a very good, I guess, butchery or butcher shop? Yeah, butcher shop
sure,
in Pittsburgh. Strip District Meats. They have a lot of really cool stuff.
Okay.
But one of the fun things, they have tri-tip and they have picanha. I'm not sure if you're familiar.
I know tri-tip, yes.
Yes, a little bit more uncommon, but outrageously delicious. It's like $7 or $8 a pound.
Really?
Super easy, super cheap.
Okay.
Those are our go-tos. And yeah, we try to do fun stuff. Beef ribs or pork shoulder. Maybe some stuff that's a little different.
Okay. Well, maybe we could hook that up. Maybe you could have them out to your house.
We have another video coming to that.
Maybe. That would be a fun video.
Yes.
Can we do that? Can we get Gary to work that out? He's pretty good with stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure somebody here has a Traeger.
I'll get back to you on that one.
Okay.
All right. Question number 5. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Omaha.
Omaha. Yeah,
Clearly.
that's a great answer.
Clearly.
So, maybe this isn't the exact answer you're looking for. We're trying to go to every NHL arena. I didn't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't.
So I'm at 17, my wife is at 18. She's been to New Jersey and I haven't. But we would love to get to the rest of the NHL arenas.
Oh, okay.
If you had to nail me down to one place, we always wanted to go to Italy. That was something we never got to go to. It was something we were going to do when we traveled, but we were being responsible financial adults instead.
Italy has actually come up quite a bit. Italy, Greece comes up quite a bit.
For sure.
But yeah, I mean, I want to go to every MLB stadium. Like, I want to go see every single baseball stadium.
So how many have you gone to?
Not nearly as many as
Okay.
I'm probably at like 6 right now. So, but I'm taking my son, who's a little bit older now. But we started when he was younger. I want him to appreciate it more. So as we both get older now, we're gonna
When you go to PNC Park, you can stay with us.
I want to go to PNC
Beautiful
Park.
place. See the whole stadium.
It looks
see the
beautiful
rivers
there. So, Nick, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, give me the month and year that you started traveling with us, started recruiting with us.
Jeez, man, what was that? April of 2021.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long.
It has not been long.
No, and Nick has quickly shot up the board and is hot on the tail of his former recruiter, Adam Collette. So if you would like to see Nick pass Adam on the big board,
Which we would. That would be great.
I think, right? Maybe everyone except for Adam maybe would like that. We're going to put all Nick's contact information right down here. Or if you just want to talk to a recruiter that has that same background that you do, that has the background in travel nursing, that can talk that same language, Nick could be your guy. So, Nick, thank you again. It was fun to have you here in Omaha.
Yes, we still have a couple, a day, but
You got a little bit of time.
We have a little bit of time.
Yeah, so don't be a stranger. Anytime. You're welcome back anytime.
We'll be back.
All right?
All right.
We'll see you next week.